Hey, my name is Leanna. I play the tenor saxophone in the Holy Trinity Academy Band in Alberta, and we were just on a Cuba trip. We were just on a band trip in Cuba. Some of the highlights on the trip for me was probably walking around the city, different cities that we went to, and like seeing all these different buildings and how they're like structured differently and how different it is from like Canada, and the weather. Obviously it's freezing cold here right now. So, and also I really enjoyed listening to all the beautiful music they had to play like live, and it sounds so beautiful. It's like insane. I also really enjoyed playing with the different people from Cuba. Like sometimes we'd go into like towns and we'd play with the Cuban people, and they were so good. And it's like so much talent in that city. It was amazing.
Hi, my name's Heidi, and my favorite part in Cuba was when we all played together, when the local band played with our band. It was really, really fun, because no matter like that we didn't speak English or Spanish, we all spoke the same language of music, and it was just super eye-opening and super.
1, 2, 3, 4. Baila, 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 cha cha cha.
So like, I noticed that like a lot of the stuff we play is like more sometimes marches and like different kinds of music, but like in Cuba they play a lot of like kind of like salsa songs, so it's more like kind of like super upbeat and like kind of almost pretty fast, I guess, and it makes you want to dance all the time. And so we learned how to dance, and we got to learn how to do the cha-cha-cha, we got to learn how to do salsa. We even prepared before we went to salsa so we wouldn't look that bad, even though every Cuban person can dance really well and move their hips really well, when all of us were like sticks and like could not do anything like they were doing. And it was just a really good time to like learn new dances other than like line dancing. We showed them how to do line dancing, and that was super fun when we had a party with the Cuban kids our age, and that was super fun.
Also, another super fun activity that we did was we all got to learn how to use their instruments, the güiro, claves, and the maracas. And as a flute player, this was super fun because we all got to participate and learn how to do the percussion, especially for the cha-cha-cha, because that was really important to learn. And then we got to dance, and it was very, very exciting. And just a great experience for everyone, for all instruments and all musicians. Everyone had super fun.
Ella, and I'm a grade 10 student from Holy Trinity Academy, and I was just on a band trip to Cuba. I play alto saxophone, and as a musician, it was really cool to see how, even though the Cubans spoke Spanish and we spoke English, it was really difficult to communicate. We could still play music together. Like, I had one point where it was a little bit difficult to communicate, like where to go or where certain places to play in the piece, but like somehow everything just came together really easily, and that kind of grew me as a musician. Yeah, when we met the Cuban kids from the schools, it was really fun because, I don't know, they're just fun to dance with. Like, they party pretty hard down there, and it was really fun to just hang out with them and meet them.
name's Alex. I play percussion in the Holy Trinity Wind Ensemble. We just came back from our second trip, for me at least, to Cuba. My favorite part was definitely when we went to the Bayamo school and we got to meet the kids again. That was the second time that we got to see them, and it was really, really interesting to see them, like how they've changed this last time. I remember some of them specifically, like Jazil. It's the second time I saw him. Last time he didn't even speak any Spanish, speak any English. This time we were able to talk in English and actually communicate together, which was really nice, and it's really exciting to see them like this. It was really fun to play with them as well. We did some singing, they taught us how to dance. We had a nice party on the last night, which was really, really fun. Had plenty of good times there. Did some karaoke, more dancing, got to talk with them, and play games together. It was a really fun night.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Sydney. I played the trumpet in my band here at Holy Trinity, and it was really amazing being taught from the Cuban trumpet players. New rhythms, more sound, fuller sound that they used, and really feeling the music and telling a story through their music is something that they do a lot and something that I like to take from them. One of my other favorite parts was salsa dancing with our Cuban friends and having a big get-together at the end of our trip. It was really awesome to be immersed in their culture and learning their dances as they learn our dances and really getting to know each other even though we didn't understand each other. It was amazing.
Another really good time was when we went to go play in Higuani. We played in the middle of the street, and there were a bunch of the Cubans that came to play with us. It was really fun because they would read off our music and help play some of the songs with us. They'd play some of the percussion instruments with us and give us some feedback from really good Cuban musicians. That was really fun. A good learning experience. They would always teach us new things with percussion, like on the congas, on the guiro, new techniques to make it sound way better. And it was really good to learn their culture and their style of playing music there. Yeah, and definitely as a musician, it's helped a lot, especially in percussion, to help my improvisation and different techniques. So whenever I play congas now, I definitely have new things to try that sound a lot better because they taught me that over there specifically. And yeah, it's really helped me on my journey as a musician.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. His video. Hello. Hola, hello.
So happy to be back here. It seems like it was only last month. I recognize some of the faces.
So if you are also in a band group at your school and your teachers or colleagues are talking about taking a band trip to a different part in the world, go do it. I recommend it more than 100%, 1,000% go do it, because it's such a great idea for you as a band to get closer together, because my band, grade 10 band, we're so tight now. We're all super good buddies, and I don't know, it's just feels better in the band in Canada now also, because there's no drama, thank God. And so it's super amazing because you also get to learn new culture and you get to learn new music that's different from the music you play here, and you get to meet new people and you get to maybe pick up a few different words in Spanish or any other language you go in the world. So you get to learn that, and you get to just interact and see different culture and gain more knowledge about everything, and just eat great food also. There's very good food in Cuba. And yeah, so go do it.